We are thrilled for the return of the Shoe Creator Challenge, and we want you to participate. So, hop in the Shoe Creator tool, design some awesome kicks, and send them our way.
Well, things are rough.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, like, the floor's...
You're looking live and down at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. The setting for our broadcast tonight. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And here's a look at some numbers for Chris Paul.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Ja Morant, he's out there with Zach LaVine. Then there's P.J. Washington. Then there's Wiseman. And it's Hayward in at the small forward. And for Los Angeles, they've got Jonas Valanciunas. Tobias Harris is out there with Jimmy Butler. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Paul in at the guard position. And Chris, big shot makers really stand out this time of year. Is clutch play something that can be taught, or do you have to be born with that trait?
You know, I'm not sure. For me, I think it's something that you're born with. You got to want that shot. You got to not care about the ones you could miss, but only think about the ones you could make. And so I definitely think you need to have skill, but wanting it, I think that's something that you're born with.
Now here's Paul. The kick outside to Butler. And stolen by Hayward. Passes to Morant. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
Oh, yeah, that's one of his go-to spots. I mean, you have to pressure him in that mid-range area.
Now, here's Thompson. He picked up 18 points in the last one against Golden State. No good from Valanciunas. Now the Timberwolves with it. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
They needed more fire and intensity tonight. Even if they don't win the battle of the boards, they have to put up a fight.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Now here's Butler. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Paul finds Thompson. Here's Valanciunas. Butler in the corner. 6 to shoot. And it's blocked. Morant against Paul. Now Morant over Paul. Another miss by Minnesota.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
And Thompson kicks to Paul. Lakers working the ball around now. Thompson outside. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
Thompson against LaVine. Here's Washington. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
Capable of doing many things well. LaVine has a good sense of when his guys are open.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Ryan Saunders had a few moments to share. They've had a tough time figuring out the Lakers this season, having lost both of the previous meetings. I asked Coach about what needed to change, and he said, "We haven't matched their energy, not once. We can do it for a few minutes, but not for all 4 quarters. That's something we can't let happen tonight. So you can assume this will be an intense one from the get-go. Guys?"
Okay, David, thanks. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Now here's Butler. He had 25 points in the win against Golden State.
And there was a lot he gave him on that other end of the floor. Don't forget about that. His defense was a big factor. He ended up with 3 steals. 2 fouls, and we're not even out of the first quarter. That's not a good pace to set.
Minnesota making a switch here. Halliburton's checked in. Butler feeling it out a bit. Now the pass to Valanciunas. Just 5 on the clock. Thompson for the triple. No good that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way.
And so invaluable to your offense to have somebody like Klay Thompson spacing the floor.
I've said it, and I'll keep saying it. The most underrated player in the league. Shooting 42% from beyond the arc for his career now. But what's amazing is in 8 full years, he's never shot below 40 from 3 in one single season. And he'll lock you down on D. Few players, if any, can claim that.
Outside Butler. Pass to Thompson. Back to Butler. Clock at 6. Over Hayward.
And you can see they're struggling from the field.
Butler, no good. Here's Levine. Pass to Halliburton. No good with the triple. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles, trailing by 5. Fades. Rebound, Minnesota.
Oh, I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Now here's Levine. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Sacramento. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Let's quickly go to the rookie leaderboard to see which rookies have piled up the most assists since the All-Star break. You look at Halliburton, 3rd in assists and a great leader.
He's making progress in his first season in the league, and his command of their offense and opposing defenses improves every time he takes the floor.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for Zach LaVine. Averaging about 27 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet moves.
Now here's Paul. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. They need this one. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on James Wiseman.
You got to be careful how you guard Paul. Look, he's adept at drawing contact.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
He's going to finish his career way up there on the all-time steal list. That's one thing I know about CP3.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
To the paint. And Levine throws it down.
That's the specialty of Levine's. I mean, if you're the defense, you got to know he's looking to dunk it home. Make a poster on you.
Thompson outside. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Valanciunas. Since the All-Star break, he's been unstoppable. 15th in rebounding. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And you mentioned how powerful he is on the boards, going full throttle at both ends every play. Really helping his team compete for wins. Now here's Levine. He has 5. No coverage that time.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
To the middle, here's Tom.
Oh, goodness. Did you see that? Oh, don't sleep on Clay's hops. 6'6" and has surprising bounce.
Inside, Levine, and Levine throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Paul. 14 points from him the last game against Golden State. And Valanciunas kicks to Butler. Drains the three-pointer. Butler's got 5 points so far.
Three-pointers, they're not Butler's specialty, but he's a fearless scorer who doesn't set limits on his game.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Here we are, 2 games left before the start of the playoffs. Let's take a look at the possible field. Look at the Lakers. Right now, they've acquired the second-best record in the conference. And, of course, there's Minnesota, sitting there 4 spots below.
Well, right now for the Timberwolves, so much has gone right for them this season. They've needed some breaks to go their way, and it feels like they've gotten them all. Now they're poised for success in the playoffs.
Well, they've created their own breaks, because of how they've played throughout the entire season. But now is when things really start to get tough.
Here's Halliburton. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Shoots from the elbow. That one off the back iron and out.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's are over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Timberwolves have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Levine inside the three-point line. That one's off, still out of sync.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability.
2 shots.
He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that
The league is in great shape. When you talk about guys like Klay Thompson, he's a class act. He's going to be around for a long time, and I look forward to every minute of watching him.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Nancy's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Doug McDermott comes in for Tobias Harris. Andrew Wiggins, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Paul. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Aggressiveness is everything, and they certainly played with a ton of it to get that win.
And so Levine will bring it up now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. Looking to end the run, and he sinks the layup. Levine's got 9.
Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Wiggins outside. Rubio the pass to Thompson. Over Levine. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. And the Lakers lead by 2.
And you see the recognition. Thompson, dependable at getting it to the open man.
Levine passes to Halliburton. On the wing, Levine. Pass to Halliburton. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. That one goes in. Hartenstein's got it all tied up now for Minnesota.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Wiggins against Anunoby. Rubio outside. Now here's McDermott. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. A three-pointer. Wiggins. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Oh, just incredible. That spin shook him loose from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance there to follow through with the shot.
Now here's Anunoby. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
Yeah, and his energy level in that game was amazing. He did all that work offensively and controlled the boards, too.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
To the inside. Here's McDermott. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Minnesota leading by 3. Levine double team. Corner shot. The shot that time not on target. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And that was one of those gritty wins. I mean, they struggled in a lot of areas, but the fight was never in doubt. And that's one reason why they were able to pull it out.
Here's Halliburton after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Levine can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, he may just have to put a little more arc under that. But either way, it's a tough shot.
Takes a 3. Minnesota gets it back at a new shot clock of 14 seconds.
He's gone off the rails this quarter, and it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
Rubio against Levine. From past the arc. Rubio misses. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Anunoby, good.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
Wiggins outside. Rubio finds Thompson. Over Levine. And again, no good by the Lakers. Minnesota in the lead. Anunoby in the corner. Over Wiggins. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And for the Lakers, they're shooting 40% here in the early stages. Feeds to Rubio. The pass to Thompson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Look, he's so crafty with the ball in his hands. Thompson baiting the defender in it out.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
The first free throw is good. And so Thompson nails both of them. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for Los Angeles. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Well, recently, Chris Paul talked about adding some levity to the game.
It sounds so generic to say we have fun, but...
Yeah, from what we've seen, Greg, these guys naturally get along.
And you add in the guiding hand of Chris Paul. This team can beat anyone on any night because they're so connected.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
Wiggins is out there with Ricky Rubio. And there's Klay Thompson. Then it's McDermott. And it's Nance in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And you can tell Thompson knows his role. He's out there to score. He loves to stay aggressive.
The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Morant. Pass to Halliburton. A nice shot by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his second bucket of the night. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Passes it to McDermott. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Wiggins. Makes it off the glass. Wiggins has got his third basket of the night.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
And the Lakers making a change here. Butler's checked in. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Minnesota. So it's the Timberwolves now. Here's Hartenstein. Another miss by Minnesota.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration that time.
And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Wiggins. Butler's got the lead up to 3 now for Los Angeles.
Getting out on the break. Butler completes the transition play.
Outside, Levine. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Hartenstein. It's stolen by Nance. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Butler with the ball. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has beneath no one tattooed on his arm. And he says, my dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now.
Sure is, DA. Thank you. Greggy, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Nance. Tobias Harris comes in for McDermott. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Ricky Rubio.
Well, you have to appreciate the value of an acrobatic showman like Levine. I mean, his antics will keep your squad and the crowd pumped up.
Anunoby against Paul. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Minnesota.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Hayward against Paul. Knocks it loose. And Hayward at the stuff.
And this is why you got to keep Hayward out of the paint. He loves to try and finish around the rim.
Ball against Morant. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Paul. He gets it in there. And the Lakers lead by 1.
So crafty inside. I mean, Paul's been successful for many years at challenging the heart of your defense.
Levine against Wiggins. Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now here's Wiggins. He had 16 points in the win against Golden State.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
Butler against Hayward. And Morant's got the ball here for Minnesota. And the pass to Wiseman. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Morant against Paul. With the floater and the rejection by Valanciunas. And Wiggins with the basket on the assist by Butler. Wiggins has got 4 points this quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
There's the feed to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Oh, what a pass from Morant. I mean, he does a terrific job staying alert and seeking those opportunities.
Paul looking around. Harris inside the line. And the jumper is on the mark. Harris has got his second basket of the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
All right, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Now here's Wiseman. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. Paul against Morant. Paul can't get it to go.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah. And I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now, so solid numbers in that department.
That free throw good from Wiseman. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Paul. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Harris inside. He's guarded by Anunoby. Paul for 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
Yeah, Yeah, that one put them over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
For Minnesota, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Hayward hits them both.
Well, he was just a skinny kid coming out of college. Hayward's gotten much stronger and much better in a short period of time.
Harris outside. Butler in the corner, and he's good on the 3-ball. Butler's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
Oh, and you don't have to tell Butler to shoot it. He's ready to let it fly as soon as he touches the rock.
Pass to Levine. Morant against Paul. Up top, Morant. 32 points for him last game against Sacramento.
And it was the little things, too. I mean, getting to the line, finding ways to get his points any way possible. I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
Wiggins outside. Back to Paul. He kicks it to Valanciunas. 4 on the shot clock. From the stripe. And it's Wiggins missing.
He's going to have a tough time hitting that if he can't create a little more space for himself.
Morant with it. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Down low, kick out to Levine. No good from outside.
Well, I mean, I think he better come up with some different ways to get his points tonight because the 3, not one of them, ain't working.
Now here's Paul. And here is Harris. And the layup falls. Harris has got 6.
An aggressive move by Harris. A little contact there. He just powers through it.
Pass to Hayward. Wiseman dishes to Morant. Out to Hayward. Lets it go from the wing. No good off the front iron. And it's Paul with the ball for Los Angeles. They host the Kings after this game, and that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. Wiggins passes to Harris. Valanciunas dishes to Paul. Launches a 3. No good that time.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man, awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you. And judging Morant's game early on, I've heard a few people with Allen Iverson comparisons.
Well, put me in that number as well. That's going to be tough to fill up, but it just means he has the potential, the quickness, the athletic ability, the IQ, the handles. They're both lightning fast, slight builds, and both tough. And you see the explosive ability to get to the rim and finish. I'm going to ask my boy AI what he thinks about the young Ja.
And the Lakers with some changes. Nance comes in for Butler. And it's Thompson in for Andrew Wiggins. Washington's checked in for Minnesota. Halliburton comes in for Zach LaVine.
Okay, look at Morant flexing the little muscle right there, showing off his athletic ability right in their faces.
To the middle, here's Thompson. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Ricky Rubio checked in for the Lakers. And a change for the Timberwolves. Hartenstein's checked in.
What's up?
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And he just seemed to have a little more fire in the first quarter than he has in this one. And it showed in all the trips he made to the free throw line. Those have dried up.
Now here's Hayward. He's got 7. Here's Washington. He can't get it to go. And it's the Lakers the other way. Shoots over Morant. Out to Harris. Inside. Here's Valanciunas. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Timberwolves trail by 3. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and then Washington with the dunk.
Well, an efficient shooter. What makes Washington a threat on this end is his fantastic shot selection.
Passes it to Thompson. They get a hand on it. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Out left to the wing. Bounce pass, Washington. To the paint. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Washington's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Rubio taking his time here. Thompson outside. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. Lays it up off the glass. Valanciunas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
It was a tough first quarter for him, but it's been a different story here in the second.
The pass to Washington. He feeds it to Hayward.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn them.
And it's Rubio penetrating. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Morant against Thompson. Morant kicks to Washington. Shot clock at 6. Thompson against Morant. Oh, that was something else.
Gracious. Are you for real? Morant way, way up. That move was fire.
Rubio against Morant. Pass to Harris. Over Hayward.
And the dogged defense from Hayward. I mean, he works hard at that end.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Minnesota on top, leading by just 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach, a hard-fought first half. What changes have to be made to get a little separation?
They're making tough shots. We're trying to stick to our concept, so we got to come back, make plays, make shots, and, just stay solid.
Always a challenge for a young team. Thanks for your time, Zach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
And you look at Zach LaVine, dynamic athlete, highly skilled. Shaq, what does he need to work on to be mentioned with the top guards in the game?
I would say scoring, consistency, and then making more plays for others, making other players great.
Yeah, I think so. More stops defensively would be probably more. But leading his team to more wins, whatever that takes, that's what he has to do.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The 3rd quarter just about to get started.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Hayward out there with Washington. Then it's Morant. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Wiseman in at the 5 spot. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
The Lakers trail. Now Thompson. Pass to Paul. From the wing, he squares up and sinks it. Paul's got 6 points, and not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
Now here's LaVine. Morant with a wide-open look. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. LaVine's got 6 assists here tonight. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. A 2-point game. Kicks it to Paul. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Here's Paul. Count it. Paul's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
You can tell Valanciunas has really been working on his passing. Nice dime right there.
Passes to LaVine. Good D by Thompson. The Lakers shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Jacks up a 3. Again, the miss by Paul. Minnesota's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Down low. Out to Hayward. Back to Washington. Greg, maybe not the tallest big in the league, but Washington's reach is the great equalizer.
He stands only 6'7", but that 7'2" wingspan, it allows him to play big, snatch rebounds in traffic, and make contested shots in the paint. I think the young fella's got a bright future.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Washington.
Well, for P.J. Washington, he's the rare first-round pick to come back for his 2nd year of college at Kentucky, but I think he did him well.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 3rd quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Now here's Paul. He's got 8. Thompson outside. The 3-pointer no good. Minnesota in the lead. On its way from Hayward for 2. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Paul with the 3. And again, the Lakers no good. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Hayward outside. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Here's Thompson. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Thompson's got 18 points.
A stronger guy than some think. I mean, it's not enough just to bump Clay. You have to do more.
Morant passes to Wiseman. Poked loose. Stolen by Thompson. Here's the lob for Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Well, maybe we all know Harris as a shooter, but he can still get up.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Timberwolves passing it around. Wiseman kicks to Hayward. Inside, here's Morant. Goes back up.
Oh, he's known for his offense more than defense. Harris plays with the high motor, and he likes to make plays.
Thompson up top, guarded by Levine, and Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Minnesota also with the sub. OG Anunoby's checked in for Gordon Hayward. Here's Valanciunas. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. 6 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. On deep. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Morant for 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Lakers in the lead. Feeds to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Oh, he uses his physical tools to the fullest when attacking the defense. That's a heads-up play by Valanciunas.
Anunoby kicks to Wiseman. Back to Anunoby. Morant outside. Lets the 3 fly. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
You could do that every time up the floor. Put Morant in the pick and roll and just let him go to work.
Paul goes in. He kicks to Valanciunas. Valanciunas can't get that one to fall. The Timberwolves have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Now, here's Anunoby. He's guarded closely. Kick out to Levine. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Paul. Got a hand on it.
Well, the risk of rejection is real. When Washington's around you, you got to be extra careful around him.
Levine inside the 3-point line. Kept alive. Here's Anunoby. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 1. Butler, no good.
You know, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy.
And that one's good. Morant.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from 3-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Now here's Paul. He's got 8. Here's Thompson. That one misses. Nice D from Levine. Minnesota's gotten the 3-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Here's Butler. 13 points in the game. To the inside. Paul. Yes! And the foul. That one's on Morant.
Strength and determination. It takes a lot more than that to knock Paul off his shot.
Nancy's checked in for the Lakers. Wiggins comes in for Thompson. Halliburton's checked in for the Timberwolves. Minnesota's got more than a 50% success rate on their 3-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Morant outside. Five on the clock. There's the pass to Halliburton. From deep 3-point range, Nance with the rebound. Nance has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Wiggins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Some good defense in the NBA, so let's check out the leaders. The Lakers in 5th.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
2 shots. Last on the first.
Free throw good, Wiggins.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
And both free throws good for Wiggins. Timberwolves shooting the ball at 42%. Morant scanning the floor. And finished off by Morant.
Man, I love watching this kid play. Morant, he's just electric at the offensive end. He's having a night.
Now here's Wiggins. He's got 11. It's deflected. Here's Washington. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Wiggins, and it's blocked. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Anunoby with it. Butler covering. Ring shot on the way, and Butler sends it back.
You can't throw weak shots when Butler is around. His shot blocking ability, impressive.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Pass to Wiseman. Now here's Morant. Knocked away. Paul with the steal. Anunoby against Butler. Wiggins surveying the floor. Paul outside. And it's denied. Pass to Halliburton. You know, Greg, you probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
The first free throw is good. Los Angeles making a switch here. Rubio's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Wiggins outside. It's tipped.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Nance comes with the double team. Here's Washington. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And it's Rubio with the ball for the Lakers. Trailing by 2. Outside Butler. "11 feet away. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
He uses good strength and body control to finish around the rim. Butler's a force around the basket.
Passes it to Halliburton. Morant against Nance. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Harris is checked in for the Lakers. And a change for the Timberwolves. Hayward's checked in. Morant with it. He's got 17. And there's the pass to Halliburton. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. Hayward hits it from three-point range. Hayward's got 10.
Nice job by Hayward. Picture perfect form on that jumper. I mean, even with the hand in his face.
they've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Left side, Nance. Outside, Butler. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And the call will be against Harris. That's his 5th foul. Timberwolves leading by 3. There's 1:54 left to play in the third. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Harris. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good from Hayward. Both good from the line that time. And here's Rubio. He's still scoreless so far in this one. He dishes it to Wiggins. Pass to Valanciunas. Lakers working the ball around now. To the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And this is encouraging. Wiggins looking committed to shooting and forcing the D to compromise.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line. Free throw good, Wiggins.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
So he gets them both.
That's what they want to see from him, attacking, getting whistles, and maybe causing some foul trouble.
Pass to Wiseman. Butler against Hayward. The feed to Wiseman. Shot clock at 6. They double him with Butler. Lets it go. And too long on the shot.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Hayward. A shot off that time. Some solid defense from Butler. They're running. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Los Angeles with another miss. Pass to Hayward. Rubio against Morant. The pass to Anunoby. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Wiggins left side. Now Butler. 15 points in the game. Back to Rubio. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
We're just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Swiped away.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Nance. Thompson from long range. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Timberwolves lead by 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Klay Thompson. Jimmy Butler is out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And again, Minnesota will turn it over. Paul's checked in for Butler. Now here's Paul. Here's Valanciunas. Out to Thompson. Nance outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Nance has got the game tied up here for the Lakers. The Timberwolves shooting around 40% from the floor here. Pass to Wiseman. Levine inside the three-point line. It goes straight through with the swish. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
With the swift release and a strong ability to create separation, Levine is a beast on the perimeter.
Thompson finds Nance. Paul with the ball. The shot's good. Paul's got 9 points here in the second half.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
Back to Levine. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
And not much you can do on defense. I mean, sometimes Levine is just a little faster down there.
Hayward against Paul. Now here's Valanciunas. He's tightly guarded. Here's the teardrop. Chalk up 2 there. Paul's got 4 this quarter.
How about this turnaround? He played a fringe role in the first half, and now he's the man for them.
And Hayward with the stuff.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Now here's Thompson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Thompson's got 21.
Wow, his first triple of the second half gives him 2 on the night. He's not making much of an impact from deep.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That'll be his second foul of the game. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Washington's checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's Wiseman. Pass to Halliburton. Hayward from outside. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And the three-pointers is becoming a weapon for him now. You can see it. I mean, this is his second of this half, 3rd overall.
Paul outside. Out to Thompson. Passes it to Wiggins. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Lakers making a change here. McDermott's checked in. Here's Halliburton. And Paul over to help. Here's Halliburton. Lock at 6. The pass to Washington. Three-pointer, Hayward. The rebound by the Lakers. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Inside, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just trying to keep the momentum now, and that's easier said than done.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And here's Halliburton. McDermott with the double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Pass to Wiseman. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. And Halliburton slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Oh, the lob to Valanciunas. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. Now, here is Halliburton, defended by Paul. Hayward looking over the floor. Pass to Washington. It's over McDermott. And good. We got the English that time as it falls. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. And it's Paul with the ball for Los Angeles. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on James Wiseman.
Love how determined Paul is inside. He's skilled at figuring out ways to pick up contact.
And the first one at the line is good. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Halliburton. And Paul drills both of them. Here's Morant. It's good. Morant's got 13 points in the second half.
I mean, so creative with the ball in his hands. I mean, Morant is adept at creating offense for himself.
Passes to Wiggins. Thompson against Levine. And he lays in the alley-oop. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Now here's Morant. Outside, Levine. Cans it from downtown. Levine's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And you need Levine to keep connecting from deep. When he does, the floor opens up big time.
Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Hayward outside. And again, it's Minnesota converting. Lakers trail by 4. On the wing, Thompson. Over Levine. And Levine with the block.
And when you have a vertical like Levine's, you're always a threat to get your hand on the ball when you contest.
This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Now here's Paul. Shoots over Morant. Paul can't get it to go. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Hayward leading the charge. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Well, an instinctual score with a strong build. Washington puts opponents in compromising defensive positions.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the Lakers. He hits the second from the line.
2-possession game now, but you always want to make them all in a close game.
Paul against Morant. Down low, here's Thompson. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Zach LaVine.
And this is the concentration Thompson exhibits. I mean, if you're going to foul him, you have to foul him hard.
That free throw good from Thompson. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And the Timberwolves call time here. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Zach LaVine.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Ryan Saunders said to the team. He said, "I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does." Kevin?
Morant finds Hayward. Morant against Wiggins. Morant outside. Valanciunas grabs the board. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. A 2-point game. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's an unforced error. That will drive a coach crazy. You got to play heads up out there.
Minnesota shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. LaVine looking around. Out to the wing. Here's Washington. And the 3 off target.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And now Minnesota on the fast break. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Hayward. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Well, I like how Washington gets positioned for the offensive rebound. He's got a nice feel for where he needs to be when the shot goes up.
Here's Thompson. No good on that one. And Minnesota will come the other way. Feeds it to Morant. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Butler. On up the court. Paul with the bucket.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Outside, Levine. Back to Morant. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Easy to see why they go to Morant here. I mean, come on. He's good at coming up with the big bucket.
Thompson is double. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's the Lakers now. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
And there's one thing that's never been in question about Wiggins, his ability to be a high-volume scorer. And in case you needed a reminder, he's giving you one tonight.
Now here's Morant. Hayward outside. The pass to Washington. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Thompson outside. To tie it up. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
With the strong motor and basketball IQ, Valanciunas remains unfazed by pressure situation.
Levine double team. Morant outside. Shot clock at 6. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
And another reason why Hayward gets paid the big bucks, he's fully committed in his ability to make big shots.
Paul with the ball. In the corner, it's Wiggins. And Valanciunas kicks to Wiggins. Offensive rebound. Oh, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh, he's a sensational offensive rebound. Valanciunas, he just has the nose for where to be when shots go up.
Thompson against Levine. Levine double team. Now here's Morant for 3.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. What an impressive performance.
It's more than just being in the right place at the right time. I mean, he's been active and aggressive.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Offensive rebound, and it's in there. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
And there's no quit when it comes to battling there until the final whistle. What a putback.
The deeper in the crunch time we get, the harder he's going to work on the offensive glass.
And they double up Paul. A three-pointer, Wiggins. Again, Wiggins missing.
Even though he's going ice cold, he keeps shooting. I mean, it's late enough in the game for him to recognize there's some better options.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
And the Lakers call time here. They're down by 4. 40 seconds left in the game. Kaminsky is checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Thompson is double. And it's Kaminsky, top of the key. Pass to Paul. The 3. Unable to get that one. And Minnesota now the other way. And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And the Lakers making a change here. Nance is checked in. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
A good league is even better with excellent work at the stripe.
Timeout called the Lakers. They trail by 6. 26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. .26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thompson outside. Puts up a 3. The kick outside to Butler. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Oh, such a tough-minded player. Butler relishes the opportunity to make plays in the clutch.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Pull from deep three-point land. It counts. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And who better to take the shot for him? Nobody. I mean, Paul's showing his leadership, coming up big.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They lead by 1. Just 4 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Morant. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
And one of the younger players to enter the 2019 draft, Morant, wise beyond his years. And it's going to come down to a three-point attempt. I mean, what a huge moment to come through at the line.
So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Gordon, a great win over a very explosive team tonight.
Yeah, they're a team. You got to be physical with them. You know, you can't let them get a rhythm going with the scores and the talent that they have. So we had a really...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.